Okay, I went to the market today to pick up one or two items that I needed for our outreach on Saturday. As I got into this line to purchase tomatoes, I met this wonderful sight and I could not help but to share it with you. That's my tomato seller in front. See how excited she is. And to the instrumentalists and the singers, I would say that they did a good job. Finally, the D-Day is here. The 13th day of July 2024. OurteenTv1 holds her first outreach program at Holy Ghost. This exercise is solely financed by one of our sponsors. Early this morning, it looked as if we are going to shift the program because the weather was not friendly at all. But a few hours later, the rain let up. And this is few of our teens here, the ones available, because the rest had one engagement or the other. One of them had her school graduation ceremony. The other is taking his NAPTEB exam, also slated for today. So the few of them available really did a good work, and the result is what you are looking at. Not just that it's beautiful in the eyes, it's also tasteful in the mouth. The food, 50 packs, were packaged for the outreach. After the agreed 50 packs, we had excess food left and we decided to share food to those of them in our environment. We did not put them on record because we had no time for that, and we needed to get to Holy Ghost before the weather changes again, because this is rainy season, so they were not recorded. But we are happy that those in our environment, especially the widows in our environment, we gave them food, and some families that we felt were not up to it financially, we also took food to them. And this is us on our way to Holy Ghost. And this is Holy Ghost. And this is me trying to give out food to those we actually made it for. We gave to both women, men, teenagers, as many of them around that were within our reach at that moment. We gave them food. Though we were being crowded somehow, but the boys we are looking at, they actually helped to manage the situation until we had to move to other side of the road, because where we were before, they were crowding us. So we had to go back again to a place further where we parked our vehicle. We decided to put the food into nylon bags. That way they will not know what we have in our hands, and we'll be able to get close to where we are going to do the sharing. This is some of our teens sharing the foods that they carried, and the place is actually crowded, so we could not get a good video footage, but then we try to do our best. This is one of the teens being crowded again here, and my boy took it off from her, trying to control the situation. But the woman we are looking at now, watching behind him, came and took the whole pack away from him. And she just took the food and wanted to hoard the food alone for her. Later, some of the boys came down to where we parked and we gave them food. The remaining part of the food, we had to come up to another zone to share the food. And I met 3 young kids by the roadside. I was happy that I came up there and I saw them and gave them food to eat. It was a fulfilling part of this journey for me. And the last part of the food, as you can watch me, as I walk up, I gave the last part of the food to a woman with children too. It pained me that I've actually exhausted the food before I came up to this other side, and yet it was a beautiful experience that we had. Even though at first it looked as if to say we will have to quit it. The first time we drove into a park there, we were almost mobbed, and we had to go down as far as Holy Ghost Ogui Road roundabout, and we put the food in parks, small parks, and we had to walk a distance to be able to share the foods. But I want to appreciate our sponsor who chooses to be anonymous. We say a big God bless you for your empathetic hearts and for trusting us to reach out to the less privileged on your behalf. It's a good experience for us, and we say Jide Kaiji. Thank you.